Robert Therrien's sculpture, Under the Table, and Barbara Kruger's silkscreen portrait, untitled Your Body is a Battleground, are two iconic works of art that have significantly impacted contemporary art and culture. Both artworks are visually striking, challenging viewers to confront social and cultural issues in a new and powerful way. Under the Table presents a unique perspective on the relationship between art, everyday objects, and the human experience, while Untitled, Your Body is a Battleground confronts issues of feminism, gender, and power. Robert Therrien was born in Chicago in 1947 and grew up in Southern California. He attended the Chouinard Art Institute in Los Angeles in the late 1960s, where he studied painting and printmaking. After completing his education, Therrien moved to San Francisco and began exhibiting his work in group shows. In the 1980s, he gained international recognition for his sculptural installations, which often involved transforming familiar objects into large-scale, immersive environments. Therrien's artwork challenges viewers' perceptions of space and scale, and his work can be found in major collections around the world. Therrien's Under the Table, created in 1994, is a culturally significant artwork that enriches our understanding of the world around us by presenting a unique perspective on the relationship between art, everyday objects, and the human experience. This sculpture's power lies in its simplicity, as it takes an ordinary kitchen table and chairs and magnifies their size to create a sense of awe and wonder. Three crucial elements that contribute to the significance of this work are line, color, and light, which operate together to create a visually stunning and thought-provoking experience for the viewer. One essential element of Under the Table is its use of lines, which is crucial to creating the sculpture's sense of scale and proportion. The work features clean, crisp lines that define the edges of the table and chairs, emphasizing their form and shape. As art critic Blake Gopnik notes in Gagosian, the lines of the furniture are as sharp and precise as they would be on a regular-sized version, but enlarged, they register as something else entirely. This observation highlights the transformative power of line in the sculpture, as it allows the viewer to see an everyday object in a new light. Another important element of Under the Table is its use of real wood to create a natural texture. This texture creates an even more authentic and recognizable depiction of the table and chairs, emphasizing their everyday objects' form and materiality. As a result, the artwork blurs the line between representation and reality even further. The natural wood texture enhances the sculpture's sense of familiarity, while also amplifying the object's scale, creating a sense of grandeur and wonder. This highlights the transformative power of texture in the sculpture, as it allows the viewer to see the familiar objects in a new light, creating a new perspective on the relationship between art, everyday objects, and the human experience. Finally, light plays a crucial role in Under the Table by effectively using light to convey its meaning and impact to the viewer's experience. The installation's interplay of light and shadow creates a surreal atmosphere, emphasizing its theme of childhood memories and domestic space. The soft, diffuse light from above bathes the table and chairs in a warm glow, inviting the viewer to step into a familiar yet strange world. The shifting patterns of light and shadow add depth and texture, evocative of the fragmented nature of memories over time. The shadows of household objects cast onto the floor further reinforce the idea that our memories of domestic space are intertwined with the objects that inhabit it. By manipulating light and shadow, Therrien has created an immersive environment that captures the viewer's attention and imagination, inviting deeper engagement with the artwork's themes and meaning. Together, the elements of line, color, and light in Under the Table contribute to the sculpture's cultural significance by presenting an everyday object in a new and unexpected way. The sculpture's use of line emphasizes the object's form and shape, while its wooden texture creates a sense of warmth and tactility. Ultimately, the artwork's power lies in its ability to transform an everyday object into something extraordinary, inviting the viewer to see the world around them in a new and imaginative way. Barbara Kruger, a highly regarded American artist, was born in Newark, New Jersey in 1945. Kruger is best known for her artistic productions in various mediums, including photography, video, and installations. She obtained her bachelor's degree from Syracuse University in 1965 and later enrolled in Parsons School of Design, where she studied graphic design. Kruger worked as a graphic designer for a few magazines, including House and Garden, Aperture, and Mademoiselle, before establishing her career as a visual artist in the 1970s. Kruger's oeuvre is widely recognized for its criticism of consumer culture, gender roles, and politics. Her artwork, entitled Your Body is a Battleground, created in 1989, is among her most renowned works and was created as a response to the ongoing debate over abortion rights in the United States. The piece features a black and white photograph of a woman's face split in half with the words, "Your body is a battleground," in white letters against a red background. In Untitled, Your Body is a Battleground, Kruger uses line, color, and light to communicate meaning. Line plays a critical role in the work, with Kruger's use of bold Futura font. The text reads, "Your body is a battleground," referencing the ongoing fight for women's rights, specifically reproductive rights that has been fought for decades. The phrase itself is a powerful one, suggesting that women's bodies have become a site of conflict and struggle in the ongoing fight for reproductive rights. Kruger's work is a call to action, urging viewers to take a stand and join the fight for women's autonomy and agency over their own bodies. The use of the word battlefield is particularly significant as it invokes images of war and conflict. By framing the struggle for reproductive rights in this way, Kruger highlights the high stakes involved and underscores the fact that women's rights are not something that can be taken for granted. Color is also a significant element in Kruger's work. The bright red background of the art symbolizes passion, energy, and strength. Public Delivery notes that Kruger has used the color red in many of her works to convey a sense of urgency, anger, and energy. The color red has historical significance in feminist art, associated with the women's liberation movement of the 1960s and 70s. The bold red background and the stark white text create a striking contrast that captures the viewer's attention. Light is another critical element in Kruger's work, as it adds drama and tension to the image. In Untitled, Your Body is a Battleground, the light source is positioned above and to the left of the subject, illuminating the photograph of the woman's face with the overlaid text. The high contrast black and white treatment of the image, strong diagonals, and dramatic lighting all contribute to the work's power and impact, adding depth and complexity to the image and reinforcing the urgency of the ongoing struggle for women's autonomy and agency over their own bodies. Untitled, Your Body is a Battleground by Barbara Kruger is a work of feminist art that is of immense cultural significance. It utilizes line, color, and light to convey its meaning, with the bold black and white lines, bright red background, and dramatic lighting working together to create a visually striking image that represents the ongoing struggle for women's rights. Kruger's work continues to resonate as a powerful statement on the intersection of politics and identity, serving as a reminder that the fight for control over women's bodies continues to this day. Robert Therrien's Under the Table and Barbara Kruger's Untitled, Your Body is a Battleground are two artworks that have had a significant impact on contemporary art and culture. Both works challenge viewers to confront social and cultural issues in a new and powerful way, presenting a unique perspective on the world around us. Through their use of visual elements such as line, color, and light, these artworks invite us to see everyday objects and ideas in a new and imaginative way, inspiring us to reflect on our own perceptions of the world and our place in it. Ultimately, the power of these artworks lies in their ability to stimulate discussion and thought, encouraging us to engage with the world in a more critical and meaningful way.